the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stream? I farted during a collab once and people heard it. Hey everyone, I'm Ziggy and welcome to the TheSigiBot. Today we're switching things up. It's Q&A time. You sent the questions and I'm here to answer them. All. Yes, you heard it right. I'm gonna answer all of those questions. Some are funny, some are serious, and a few, yeah, a little controversial. So sit back, get comfy, and let's dive in. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Let's begin with the Q&A. Our first question is, when did you first start pursuing art? Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a good question. And to be honest with you, I cannot pinpoint the exact moment in my life where I made the decision to pursue art. What I can tell you though, my interest in art spiked in junior high. I was always interested in art from small age, but I got really serious about art in junior high. I started watching art documentaries, even visiting museums, drawing on canvases, sketchbooks, playing around with clay, woodworking. So yeah, for me it probably started all with the junior high time. Yes. Thank you for your question. Let's go to the next one. Question number 2. What was the first game you ever played? Another good one. The first game that I remember playing would be Tetris on the Nintendo Entertainment System. But not directly on the Nintendo Entertainment System, moreover on Dandy. For those of you who don't know, Dandy is like a bootleg version of Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. But yeah, for me it was Tetris, the very old Tetris. Like, yeah, that was my very first video game I ever played that I can clearly remember playing. Thank you for your question. Let's hop on to the next one. Let's go. The next one. What's your favorite song? Oh, that is so difficult to answer. Because in my case, I have always different songs. I will give you 2 songs though, because it's hard for me to pick one of them that are recently my favorites. The first one is from NLO, Частушки, and the second one is from Dabro, Юность. Both of those songs are Russian and they are both have some nostalgia feeling into them. I will put links to both of those songs in the pinned comment below, so check them out. But yeah, those are songs that are dear to my heart because they have a nostalgic feeling and something that a lot of people in my age group from Russia can relate and feel like a certain type of closeness to the stories told in those songs. Yeah, here you go. That's my silly answer, I guess. Thank you for your question though. Let's go to the next one. Do you have a comfort game you play when you just want to chill? Oh yes, I do. It's maybe even a game that is a little bit, how do I describe it? A little bit strange. It is Spider Solitaire. I don't know why, but for me, Spider Solitaire is a game where I can just turn off my brain and just put the right cards on the right place. It's just super simple. So Spider Solitaire is a game that I just sit down and play when I want to chill. I don't play anything hardcore like Apex or stuff like that. Just a simple Spider Solitaire round. That's all I need. Thank you for your question. Let's go to the next one. Next question. What kind of art do you actually enjoy making the most? Ooh, man. It's probably, if we're talking only in 3D, it would be sculpting faces of elder people. I don't know why, but sculpting like faces of elder people brings me so much joy, because you can play around with different shapes, different expressions, and you don't really have to follow like a certain form language, like shape language. You just can put in different ideas, mash it together, and then you get some silly little face, I guess. But yeah, hope it answers your question. Thank you again. Let's go to the next one. Is there something weird you're secretly good at? Ooh. Let me think. Is there something weird that I'm secretly good in? The first thing that pops into my mind is I can solve a Rubik's Cube pretty fast, under a minute or so. And a bunch of them I can solve the classical Rubik's Cube, that 3x3x3. I can solve the like the Rubik's Cube pyramid. I can solve like the Rubik's Cube 2x2x2. I can solve the Rubik's Cube that is actually an octagon. So yeah, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. That's pretty weird about me. Thank you for your question though. Let's hop on to the next one. How did your debut stream go? Oh, that's interesting, because I didn't really have a debut stream. When I first started with VTubing, I was uploading Let's Plays on my YouTube channel mainly, and I didn't really had a debut. I just had a little trailer, hey, that's me, and then I just jumped straight into creating content. When I live streamed very first time, I also didn't have a debut stream. I think it's a cool thing to have debut stream. I might do one in the future, but no, unfortunately, I just sadly jumped straight into the cold water and didn't have a debut stream. Yeah, thank you for your question. Next one. Got any unpopular gaming or anime opinions? Ooh, okay. Here's my gaming opinion. To have a good game, you don't need the best graphics, best visuals. The thing that is most important is visuals. No, not visuals. What I wanted to say, I forgot. The thing that is important, the plot, the story, and the gameplay loop. Those two are more important than the visuals. Anime, isekais, top tier stories to tell. Thank you for your question. Next one. Let's go to the next one. What made you want to become a VTuber, and why did you keep going even when things get slow? Oof. What made me want to become a VTuber, and why do I keep going even when things get slow? You know what? That's a good freaking question. And I don't have a clear answer for that. What made me want to become a VTuber? I saw a stream of Iron Mouse, and for some reason I enjoyed it. And then I hopped into the VTubing rabbit hole because I watched a VTuber clip on YouTube, and the algorithm was blessing me with a bunch of clips, streams, and sometimes I was like, you know what, I can do that too. I just did it. And why do I keep on going even when things get slow? I don't know actually. I ask myself this every day. I just like creating content. It brings me joy. don't really pursue any high goal in mind, like I need this many viewers, I need this many subs, I need this many donations. I don't have that. For me, what brings me joy is the idea of creating content, like the moment where I create content like this, what I'm doing right now, where I dare just speak to the camera, I have a little script going where I answer your question, and then after this video is gonna be done, I'm gonna sit down and edit, create a little thumbnail and upload it. This is why I do it. This is like something that brings me joy. Like the process, I enjoy the process, getting my hands dirty, and I don't stop. That's what's keeping me going. I don't pay attention to this statistics, analytics. Of course, if you want to do it seriously, you essentially need to do it. But I guess the short answer is you just do what you love. And if you love the thing you do, keep on doing it, no matter what other people say. But thank you for this very, 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 very important question and serious, good question. Appreciate it. Let's hop on to the next question. Let's go. How long did it take you to actually debut after coming up with the idea? I would say relatively quickly. A week or so, yeah. It was a week when I had the idea of my character. I just quickly created it and debuted it in a span of a week. But again, I didn't have the classical debut that a bunch of YouTubers have. I just created my character, learned the programs, and started recording content and uploaded it the way. Thank you for your question. I hope I answered it kinda. I hope. I don't know. Sorry. Next question, please. Did you make your VTuber model yourself or got help from an artist? Ooh boy. Now we're getting into the meat of it and the meat of things. So, I started off as a PNG tuber. Here is actually my very first design. Ta-da! I've been doing PNG tubing, I believe, 4 years then. And through doing the content creation, I was able to save up some money. And that money was then spent on this lovely Live 2D rig that was created by the wonderful artist and Live 2D artist BlubbrMuffins. I'm gonna put the link in the pinned comment below. Please check them out. They are so wonderful. So yeah. My first design I created myself, but for the second design I commissioned somebody. Yeah. Thank you very much for this question. Let's hop on to the next one. Let's go. How different are you from your VTuber self? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like we're practically the same. The main difference is I'm much taller than my actual design. I would say we're actually the same. Yeah, we're the same. Not much of difference. I'm the same as I'm also IRL here. Thank you for this question. Appreciate it. Let's hop to the next one. Let's go. Who or what inspires your art the most? That's a good question, but also a difficult question to answer. Who or what inspires my art the most? There are a bunch of artists I actually follow on Instagram. I will leave some links for them also in the description comment below, but to name a few, it would be Oscar J. Vagras, then I believe, who else? Let's think. Art Belarus is super cool. Then the other one would be XA Guzayev, amazing. Elina Karimova. Then we have davecavedraws, Scruffy Shenanigans. Who else inspires me from artist-wise? Man, that's such a difficult question. I don't even know. There's so many. It's so hard to pick a favorite. I don't even have favorites, I believe. So I have like a bunch of artists I follow, but probably the big inspiration for me personally would be Laufman from the artist. such amazing design. And what inspires me to do art is probably daily stuff. Like you look at an object and you see a cool shape, you do it, or you get like a vision or a dream, and then you just do an idea for that. But again, the artists that I mentioned, I will leave some comments down below for you to check them out. Please do give them some love. But thanks for this question. Really appreciate it. Let's go to the next question. Let's freaking jump. If you could collab with any VTuber or streamer, who would it be? Oh boy. I don't really know. I like to collab with everyone who is down to collab with me. I don't have a preference. Obviously, it would be cool to collab like with Iron Mouse, or Takanashi Kiara, or freaking Sayu, or Tsido VA. I'm open. I just hope something or someone want to collab with me. No, but yeah, I don't really have a preference. But yeah, thank you for this question. Appreciate it. Let's jump to the next one. What's your dream project as a VTuber? I really wanna do like a big game show with a big prize. I think that's like one of my dream projects that I wanna organize as a VTuber. Have like a game show where I invite a bunch of people, like, and then we play, and then the winner gets a huge prize. I think that would be amazing. Maybe one day I can fulfill this dream. Thank you for this question. Appreciate it. Let's hop to the next one. Why do you make English content even though it's not your first language? Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. So for those of you who don't know, my main native language is Russian because I was born in Russian, and later on we immigrated over to Germany, and I do English-speaking content. The reason why I do English-speaking content is I wanted to prove a point that I can speak English and improve my English. So I decided from get-go, when I do VTubing or content creation, I will do it mainly in English to improve my English and to prove other people that doubted my skill in English that I can do it. So that's the main reason. It's basically out of spite to the haters. Thank you for this question. I appreciate it. Let's hop to the next one. What do you think about people saying male VTubers will never be as successful as female VTubers? Oh boy. What do I think about male VTubers won't be successful as female VTubers? I don't know what I think about it, but there's truth in it, I feel like, statistically speaking. But one important thing is, like with everything, if you're passionate about a hobby or interest in an activity you do, it doesn't matter which gender, which religion, where you're from. It is not the thing that matters. If people see that you really care, that you're passionate about it, that you're happy to do it, then success will come either way. And just don't go like crazy about it. Stuff happens the way it's supposed to happen. That's just content creation. Everything is just like base, guys. So don't get all crazy about it. It will happen regardless. But yeah, I know it's like a lukewarm answer, but I honestly have no answer for that. You can be successful either way. It doesn't matter which gender you are. It just matters how passionate and how invested and how, like, what's your vibe, what vibe you give off is. Yeah, thanks for this question. Sorry for the lukewarm answer. Next one. Let's jump to the next one. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stream? I farted during a collab once and people heard it. I won't tell which collab, but yeah, I farted in a collab call and people heard it, and there was silence, and I wanted to perish. Let's hop to the next one. Ever had a huge technical scuff fail that people don't know about? Yeah, my mic broke down during one of the streams, which was kind of unexpected, and people didn't know. And for the longest time, I had like my mic set up on a few boxes, because my mic stand, like, it broke just down, and people don't know it, and it's still like in my memory saved as such. Thank you for this question. Let's hop to the next one. How do you feel about the whole parasocial stuff in VTubing? I don't like it. I think that's terrible. Especially when the content creator embraces this whole parasocial thing. Parasocial feelings are difficult to deal with, and I feel like it's super bad, and there should be something done, prevent it from happening. There should be clear borders and clear lines set up by the streamer or content creators themselves. And if we notice that a viewer crosses the line, we should stop it right there and don't make it go any further. That's my stance on it. Parasocial feelings, parasocial stuff is extreme dangerous. But yeah, thank you for this very important question. Appreciate it. Let's hop to the next one. What do you do when you burned out or just not feeling motivated? I just take a break and go back to the things that feel comfortable to me, like watching a series, reading a manga, draw, or play a game that I just like to play on my own. That helps me out particularly. I don't know if it will apply to anyone, but it's something that helps me out when I'm feeling burned out or just not motivated enough to do something. Thank you for this question. What's the biggest thing people totally get wrong about being a VTuber? What's the biggest thing that all VTubers are kinda horny as frick and just trying to get late and stuff like that. Like, I've seen a lot of the talks that VTubing is like completely built on that idea, sex. It is not true at all. Obviously, there are some creators who push the narrative towards that way, but the majority are just comfortable people who play games, hang out with their community. So yeah. Thank you for this question. How do you deal with trolls or hate comments? I block them, I ban them. I just don't keep them near to my heart. Some of them I just answer very funny. Like, I recently had like someone coming to my way like, "You suck ass," and I was like, thank you for your kind feedback. Please leave a review on this. And yeah, I just don't let it go into my head. I just block it or hide it when it's super bad. But yeah, that's the way how you should see the things. Yeah, thank you for this question. Let's go to the next one. How do you juggle your VTubing life with your offline life? I personally have a time slot where I do VTubing, and then other times I do my own private stuff. I have like dedicated time slot, like few hours, like 6-7 hours, where I focus purely on VTubing and don't let other things get in my way. That way I can have enough energy for VTubing, enough energy for my own private stuff and don't get that burnt out easily. And it's also easier for keeping my mind clear and fresh. Yeah, that is something that works only for me, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for this cool question. Do you think VTubers should ever reveal their real faces? That's an important question. Here's what I think. If you will feel confident and comfortable by the idea to reveal your personal self, then yeah, why not? It's a cool way to express yourself. VTubing is all about expressing yourself. In my case, for now, I don't want to reveal my IRL. I don't see why I should. For me, it's like a way to protect myself, stay a little bit anonymous, and that's all. If you feel comfortable and ready for that, then yeah, why not? It could be cool. Yeah, thank you for this question. Let's go to the next one. What's your opinion on AI-generated VTubers and art? I hate it. I hate the idea of using AI to create any sort of art, VTuber sketches. I even got some fan art made for me by my community members with the AI, and I was strongly against it. I am against it. It's terrible. Don't do that, guys. Yeah, thank you for this question. What's the big goal or milestone you're working towards right now? I would like to have 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. That's the goal I'm working towards for. Like, this is my biggest goal at the moment, having 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Thank you for that question. Next one. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start VTubing? Don't stress yourself. Keep your head clear and just do what you enjoy. Don't stress yourself. You will have scuff. You will have streams that totally suck. It's normal. Just don't stress. Enjoy. Try to enjoy it. If you have that mindset of, I will have mistakes, oh, okay, I don't have to feel bad about it. I've seen a lot of people, I even know a lot of people who VTubing, and they always super stressed about, oh no, what if this thing doesn't work? Oh no, what if this doesn't work? Oh, this doesn't sound nice. This is not it. This doesn't work. And I'm like, stop it. You already setting you for failure with this mindset of, oh no, it is not this what it's supposed to be, and people can sense it. A viewer can feel the vibe of your stream when in your head you'll be like, oh no, this is so terrible, nobody watches me, this is not working. Like, if you're always talking yourself down, stop it. Just enjoy the process, accept the mistake, live with Skype, play around it, learn. You're learning while doing it. You're learning while doing mistakes. If they like you freaking OBS is not working midstream, learn, try to solve it. Don't be discouraged. It is all part of your journey. It's better to have all those mistakes, all those problems right now at the beginning of your journey than later on when you like popping off or achieve some sort of success, you know? If you early on experience like failure and you could build up yourself, that's something that will keep going. So yeah, enjoy, don't stress yourself. It all takes time. Again, another lukewarm answer from me. Yeah, thank you for this question. Let's go to the next one. What's something your community has taught you? It's okay to being yourself and not be judged. That's probably the most important thing that my community has taught me. To be myself and not be judged by what I say, how I sound, and what I like. That's something that I'm extremely grateful and thankful that people watch me and accept me the way I am. Yep. Sorry, a little bit emotional about this, but thank you for this lovely question. Appreciate it. And now we actually reached our last question. If you could go back and redo one thing in your VTubing journey, would you? No, I would do everything I've done so far, the same thing. Everything that I went through, everything that I experienced, everything that I achieved led me to this point I am right now, to this point in my VTubing journey. And I don't want to change anything. Sure, things weren't always that great. Things didn't work out the way I planned it. But it is all what made me who I am today. Yeah, I wouldn't change any sorts of things about it. I would do the same thing. Yeah. Wow, didn't expect you guys to ask me that type of stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody. Appreciate it. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, of this Q&A, I guess, let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you all. I will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye. Ciao.